can stop a god.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vecna, Eve of Ruin here on Dork Tales. I hope you're all having a good night. We are, we're all broken. It's great. But we're here to break Vecna, and I'm going to take that hand of his, and I'm going to attach it to this weird, messed up wrist of mine. It's going to be great. I think one of us is probably down an eye, so I think Vecna's screwed. But hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Kelly. I'm your Dungeon Master here on Vecna, Eve of Ruin, also known as Strahd, Eve of Barovia, and Teddy, Eve of Barking, which I'll probably have to edit all out of the edit because he's very mad that my puppy's mad that the neighbors are neighboring. Neighbors be neighboring, though. It's a thing. I'm very excited to be here. I use he and him as my pronouns, and I am back, baby. And so is this delectable cast that I have of sweet, sweet morsels to feed to our dark gods. Let's go ahead and meet them right now, starting with Christino. And you may notice that we are all out of costume tonight. That is because it has been a hell of a week, and we're taking our contractually, our union-obligated break from costuming for the night. Yeah. So anyway, Christino. Hi, Christino.
Yes. Thank fucking God it's Friday. But yes, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I play Rosie Thistledrop, our gnomish artificer, artillerist, who's got all the bad news for the bad guys.
I really am going to regret that. Next to you, it's only good news from Robin.
Excuse you, sir. That is Duchess Robin.
Oh, sorry.
Holford,
Only good news
Westrel.
from... What's the good news, Duchess Robin?
Hello, I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I am playing Lir'wen, our astral, way of the astral moon elf self, monk person fisting thingies. Yeah, we'll also use she, her pronouns, and I am still trying to figure out a way to say that without saying self and elf and so many things at the same time. But yeah,
You don't want to...
excited
You're
to
not
be here.
elfish?
I'm not elfish.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you know who is elfish? It's Chris. Hi, Chris.
I'm elfish?
We had a long talk earlier about Dragon Age stuff, so yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Chris. I go by Blogg in the chat and on the Discord. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns, and glad to be here tonight. Appreciate the no costume. It's been a day, and that makeup's hard. A lot of respect now for everyone who's done like the green skin and everything else. It's like, oh, holy crap, that's a lot. Anyway,
It gets quicker.
It gets quicker. That's good. That's good. I play Gaunt, our reborn Hexblade Warlock, who is not elfish.
Nice. And finally, last but not least, it is Jen, who doesn't have green skin.
I do not.
Wow.
Maybe in the future, but
Ooh.
not right now. It's too much now.
It's too much, yeah.
Also, Imogen doesn't need to turn green. She has enough problems as it is.
Yeah, it's not easy.
But hi, I'm Jen. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Imogen, our human champion fighter, the Blender herself. And also, apparently, in chat, I'm being talked into talking you into running Blood on the Clock Tower on this stream at some point. I'd ST it, but yeah.
You just run it. You run it for me. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. I just on the stream.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's all.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, we'll use your infrastructure, but I can run it.
Oh, that sounds
fine.
great. I love volunteering my infrastructure. But yeah, no, that could be a lot of fun. You have watched enough Blood on the Clock Tower that you actually know how to do it, like for a stream. So yeah, let's go Halloween.
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Right?
do it.
Fuck it.
I really want to play.
Yeah.
That'd be
All
great.
right. So, folks, we're going to be starting game in just a minute. Amy is not available tonight because she is still very unfortunately broken. All of our love and respect go out to Amy. We're really sorry that you're going through this, dude. Like, it is really rough, and we wish that you were here with us. But instead, we have to just, you're going to get me playing Amy playing. I'm playing the dude playing another dude. We're going to be starting in just a minute, but Amy, I hope you enjoy watching at the very least, and hopefully you'll be back for the finale next episode. But I do have to thank Bookwyrm Games before we begin, and Bookwyrm Games is our wonderful sponsor. They have kept us in business for about 2 years now, and they're just like the coolest people. They have a Backerkit that just wrapped for Familiar Tales, which is a comfy, cozy style animal adventure game, kind of in the same vein as like Redwall or something like that. Go check it out. If late backing is available, see if you can go check that out. But if not, you'll probably be able to pick up a copy in the near future on their website, bookwyrmgames.com, where you can get 15% off pretty much everything in stock using code DorkTales. You can get dice, you can get tea, you can get all sorts of dice, from metal to wooden even. Wooden dice are like the coolest thing, guys. They really are. But thank you so much to Bookwyrm Games for being an amazing sponsor. You guys are phenomenal. I also forgot to mention that Jen is the entity known as Jen Patars, because on April 1st, we started selling land claims to parts of our homebrew world of Elos, which coincidentally was on April 1st. It had nothing to do with April Fool's Day, obviously, because you actually got a deed to the land claims. And by buying a certain plot of land, you were able to elevate yourself to the status of a lord, a duchess, a duke, or an undying entity. As you were. There's still time to do that. I'm going to be handing those out for the rest of the month. So go drop us a tip or join the Patreon and tell me that you want it, and I'll do it. Besides that, Christine is just off camera for a minute taking care of the dog. So we will be ready to go in just a minute. Before we do that, does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns?
How you doing?
God, my wrist really hurts is what I'm doing.
It's
I was walking the dog and he kept pulling me around because I was talking about feral hogs with my good hand. I was like, feral hog? I was walking him around the mountain so he wouldn't be
How many feral hogs were you talking about?
Wow, I don't know. I was having trouble reading, to be honest. I also lost my headphones in the woods, which was not fun.
What?
So I had my ear pods in my pocket, my Samsung ones, because I was going to listen to Old Gods of Appalachia while I was walking around. I decided not to, so that I could pay attention to him, and they fell out of my pocket as I was walking, like the entire case. I was able to go back and find them, but he was resisting the walk back. He also saw like some scary bald nerd in the woods and started freaking out. And then I think he was smelling like cougar pee, so he was really nervous the whole time. He's a wimp.
He's a wimp.
He's a wimp.
I mean,
it's just a cougar. Come on.
Yeah, I'd be
Just
afraid
a
of a cougar
cougar.
too.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen you. You've slain several cougars in your day, as far as I understand.
I'd be afraid of a cougar.
It's the young ones you got to be worried about, Chris. All right, let's play some goddamn Vecna. Let's play a little bit of Vecna anyway, because like we're all sleepy. All right. All right, and with that, why don't we go ahead and start game right now. Tonight on Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Last time, you all descended via a hidden doorway you weren't supposed to find down into the basement, where you went and fought a bunch of cultists with the ability to come back from the dead. Sarusanda was being attacked by them. You were able to overpower them and rescue her. She did a seance to learn more about the cultists, and the seance resulted in a flame skull being created and then immediately killed before it could do anything aside from sound like Skeletor for like 5 seconds. Good call. After that, you all investigated around. You found a bedroom of the cult leader, at which point the bed started, you ransacked the room, obviously, and the bed started vibrating and shaking, and then vomited Luella out along with 90 gallons of blood, some ridiculous amount of blood, all of which went on Gaunt. Luella came out of the bed and was like, that really sucked, and so on. And we ended on a zinger, but it's been a couple weeks and I'm tired. So, and without further ado, let's head in to Vecna, Eve of Ruin. The small chamber in the basement of the death house smells like rusty pennies. All around Gaunt, there is the drip, drip, drop of blood. And the room stinks of it. Strangely, Lir'wen, Imogen, both of you are standing in a clean patch, almost as if the blood moved around you, Wile E. Coyote style. Like depending on, like, if you were like this, then it would be like an outline of you, okay? And as you are standing there, Luella climbs out of the bed, shakes herself off. You exchange a bit of dialogue, and she turns and looks at you. Great. All right, so are we doing this? You, Bone Boy.
Nice of you to join us.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Somebody help me out of this bed.
Lyra will
Imogen
reach
holds
one
out
of
a
her
hand. We're all held at hands,
10-foot
apparently.
arms to grab.
Okay. And as you reach out, Gaunt, you reach out and grab her hand?
Yeah.
Perfect. You reach out, grabbing onto her left hand. Imogen, you reach out, grabbing onto her right hand. Lir'wen, you reach out, grabbing onto her middle hand. Well, I didn't expect you to be all that polite. She smiles, and her face cracks along the seam, forming a mouth like a bear trap. I need an initiative roll. Why a 3?
Meanwhile, Rosie's just exploring around over here.
We got
Until
to
they
Rosie's, like,
scream.
sing song.
I don't think she joins in.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2, Kelly. So, you know, we're doing
All
great.
right, that's fine,
We're doing
that's fine.
great.
I would love, Rosie, roll initiative just so I can jump over to you when the time is right.
It's cool, Robin. You have my initiative rolls from last time.
Yeah, right? Oh,
Womp
my
womp.
God. Womp womp. Initiative.
All right, so checking some initiative right now. That is going, oh my god. All right, so I have Jen with an 18. I have, what is your dex modifier, Chris or Christine?
+2.
4.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Christine. Then I'm going to go to Chris. Then I'm going to go to Jen. Then I'm going to go with, what's my DC? What's my bonus here? And that's going to be +1. God damn it. Does anybody have something that prevents them from being surprised?
No, because
Osric
Osric has the
does
weapon
outside.
of warning.
Okay, cool. So that means-
Outside.
I can't be surprised.
Okay,
Okay.
that's...
That's real helpful for us.
Yeah, that's super helpful for us.
Well, I won't get surprised by you guys screaming. I'll just
Okay.
react.
That's true.
So,
It's true, yeah.
all right, so with that, let's head over. So, reaching forward, you grab on to Luella, and there is going to be an eruption of arms coming out of her midsection as she goes to grab you. But we're not with her first, we're with Rosie. Rosie, what are you doing? You hear the sound of...
I'm exploring. Did something happen?
No, not that you're aware of. Where are you exploring? You have 30 feet of movement, or 25, I forget your movement speed.
I'm not going too far. I'm just kind of looking around a little bit.
All right, so looking around this area, rounding the corner. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I have something for this.
Watch me trigger another combat.
Hold on.
That will be hilarious.
Okay, so hold on. I've got.
It's fine. You got bad news. You're good.
It's not in good shape. I have to spend a
That's
whole
true.
rest
Oh,
preparing
So
it
hold on.
before I can
So
use it.
going to Rosie.
Like,
Okay, so stepping into this room, you are going.
Oh, actually, you only said a short rest. Could I have spent the last short rest doing that?
No,
Damn it. Next short rest.
I said long rest.
I've got it written down as short rest.
Well, I'm busy. Rounding the corner, you're going to find yourself in a room that contains a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Bones lie scattered across the floor. They're moldy, humanoid bones. And taking a look at it with your passive investigation score, you are going to see the telltale sign of humanoid teeth marks along the bones. Where else are you going? So you can keep moving if you want.
I mean, she wasn't intending to get too far away because they were screwing around in this room, but she figured we'd be moving on soon enough. So, like, she's not so dumb as to totally split her party in somewhere
Sure.
called the Death House.
Well, down to the south, you'll also see that there's a larder. The door is, well, it's not doored, actually. It's more of like a little alcove larder. And you can see that there are some scraps of food in there. As well as, I'm going to say some Tupperware.
Interesting. She's probably gonna call over her shoulder, hey, you guys gonna be much longer?
And smash cut back into the room where... Why can I not find the right song? It was just there. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Smash cut back to the room. This creature is going to split. And as it does, Luella vanishes and is instead replaced by a massive creature. Veins and roots feed into the bed itself. A long, gaping tongue lashes out, and it's going to attempt to do some bitey bites. Let's go ahead and start with Imogen, because she is right. So, Imogen, that is going to be... is going to attack 3 times. That's going to be a 22,
Ooh, that hits.
an 18, and a 27.
I probably would have sheathed my sword to offer my hand, but I have my shield out, so the 18 does not hit.
Oh, the 18 doesn't hit? Damn it. Okay.
No, but the other two do.
Okay. So you are going to take 22 points of of bludgeoning damage as extra hands.
Magical or not magical?
Non-magical. So it will be, will go down a bit. You are grappled by this creature as the hand becomes glue-like and stuck to you. And it is going to have hands branch out of the hand that's grabbing you and start pummeling you in your exposed face. And then it's going to reach forward and try to bite you.
Ooh, fun. Sorry, how many damage was that?
That is 22, so 12 and 10.
Minus 3. Cool.
Yeah, so minus 3 for each.
Oh, 12 and 10. Oh,
Yeah.
minus 3 for each. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so 16 total.
16. Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. And then a 20 as it leans forward and is going to clamp its mouth around your shoulder and deal 14 points of piercing damage and 11 points of acid damage with that bite. So for you, that'll be 22 total for that hit.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, and that's the surprise round as it leans forward and goes, num. And I ought to hurt them more. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Gaunt, make me a dex save. With disadvantage. Boop. Probably still going to nail it, but I'm going to try.
14.
God damn it. So, yeah, I'm just going to hurt them more. It's a higher level thing. All right. It is... I have to kind of massage these stats a little. You guys are CR 14. So it is going to Luella, her sweet face split across the middle, is going to make this kind of face and is going to spit directly in your bloody face. That is going to be 28 points of acid damage.
Cool.
All right, top of the initiative again. We are back over with Rosie.
Okay. Have I heard anything yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But you're also going to hear ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk from a nearby corridor. Like something trying to open a door, or something like, kind of sounds like a cellar door being caught by the wind. Just dunk, dunk. What do you do?
Oh, decisions. They've probably got it under control, right?
Probably. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, she'll start heading over to find out what that is.
All right.
Chris, you know what my flaw is.
All right.
And it's so much fun.
Rounding the corner, you are going to find yourself in an area that appears to have a bunch of like little side alcoves. Through here, you'll see that each one of these areas is a crypt, open to the hallway. Stone slabs are meant to seal the rooms, but they're leaning against the walls outside instead. And you're going to hear...
Crypts, you say?
Crypts indeed, and some bloods even. You are going to hear... dunk, 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 dunk. Dunk, 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 dunk. Would you like to make an investigation roll to see if you can find where that might be coming from?
Certainly. That was so close to a natural 20. Investigation, that's 24.
24? It's coming from the bottom right corner.
Bottom right corner of the map?
Yes, the final one there on the southeast. Dunk.
She's gonna peek around the corner.
Okay, what's your perception? Passive, please.
Passive?
Yeah.
17.
Okay, you are going to see that the lid of the coffin is so you're looking into this crypt. It splits into two sections, two coffins, one at the east and one at the west, with a dividing wall between. The coffin to your immediate left, the lid keeps going dunk, dunk. However, with your keen eyesight and your dark vision, you are going to be able to see that there is a bit of fishing line tied to the lid of the coffin that goes up to the ceiling and roots across a hook that's been drilled up in there.
Can I follow it further?
Yes, you can. Turning around, you are going to turn and see in this other corner here, this other coffin area, a pale individual holding a spool of wire. It's a woman with blood-red eyes, pale skin, ragged hair, and clothes that have melted off of her body with age. She looks at you, smiles with teeth that are far too large, and says, "Can't blame a girl for trying. Always did like fishing." And, yeah, she's going to roll initiative. The vampire spawn is going to snarl at you. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, do I still have my movement and everything?
No, you spent your movement getting over there.
Okay. I wasn't sure how that would work since I wasn't really in combat.
So you still have your actions, though.
Okay. Damn. I was very hopeful for something, but oh well.
Mm-hmm. Never be hopeful.
Real quick, I just need to refresh myself on what the fuck I can do. Question on spell casting.
Yes.
If I bonus action cast a spell and then use a spell scroll, does that count as the being not needing a cantrip, or do you need to have one be the cantrip?
So it does still follow the rules for spells and cantrips.
Okay.
But that is a good rule, because that's a good one, actually, because so it's not based on the person as much as I think it's based on, like, that you still have to, like, read the incantation in that time period.
Okay.
But you almost had me there. I almost agreed with you.
Damn. Okay. That would have been good. Oh well. All right. Fuck this bitch then. Scorching ray to the face.
Hey, how dare you? All right, make me... so you are actually outside of the opportunity attack range, and you're outside of the... not that you take it because you have crossbow master or whatnot. So go ahead and give me... I believe it's 3 attack rolls for Scorching Ray. It might be more at your level.
Scorching ray is not one which changes per level.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
No, it changes per spell slot level.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. All right, so give it to me.
So you hurl 3 regardless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 20.
Gotta put it on the spreadsheet.
That is a 15.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that's a dirty 20.
Strangely, also a hit.
Sweet. Okay, so this is 2d6. Okay, I need a calculator now. Calculator. Alright, so... Okay, so all 3, that's 35 points of damage.
Ow. Okay, well, she's naked now because there is no way that the old moldy clothes are going to hold up to that fire. Scorching Ray is going to catch her hair up as well, and she's going to let an ungodly shriek. Any bonus action?
Boom Boom's too far away.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you use a... I'll spend if something good happens if you want to have Boom Boom act of his own volition.
Sure.
All right. Back up at the top. Boom Boom is seeing his friends being grappled by the bed monster, which just sounds like a metaphor for depression to me, but let's go.
He's gonna do Force Ballista stuff.
Boom Boom.
Now does that use my save? It does.
It does, yeah.
So that is 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
And it is 2d8. So that is 9 points of damage. And does this count as a creature?
Yeah, yep.
It gets pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
So it can't actually because it's against the wall. So
Can I
basically,
get like eekied up 5 feet away, up to the side?
no, because of physics. But like, good hit, good hit.
Okay, it rocks back against the wall then.
It's definitely gonna get slammed against the wall.
The headboard is slamming into the wall.
Elsewhere, wherever Luella is like going to hear the sound of a headboard slamming against the wall rhythmically and go, really? While I'm in danger, you guys, oh my god. Why am I with these people? All right, good hit. So that was 9 points of damage. Perfect. That makes my life very easy. All right. Perfect. That is going to be your turn. Then it's going to be the vampire's turn, actually, because she rolled super high. Sorry, people in this room. Vampire bitch is going to snarl, charge, and get 2 nat 20s on one roll against you. Holy crap, I earned this.
Silvery barbs.
On one of them? Yes. All right. That is going to be reroll. I do another nat 20. Holy shit. Holy shit.
This is bullshit.
Holy shit.
Fucking bullshit. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 in a row right
Oh
there.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've taken a photo of this. Holy shit.
It's the sprained wrist.
It's the spray. It's just hold on. I'm sharing this with you guys.
All those threes, some of the universe is like,
Oh, you want
We got
3 of something, do you? Meow. It's because I hate Solus from Dragon Age so much, the universe has given me. All right, perfect. So that is going to be a claw attack. So first of all, you are going to who gets the advantage?
Well, it can only be me because it's within sight.
Oh, is it? Okay. Cool. So you're going to get the advantage. Then you're going to get... I need more D4s. Hold on one sec. Why are D4s the most dangerous and also most hard to find dice? I guess that's why they're more dangerous. I just answered my own question. Okay, so you are going to take 7 points of slashing damage. And you're going to be grappled. And that is going to be, let's do it. That's going to be, I need more D6s now. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be an additional 10 points of piercing damage. And then an additional 13 points of necrotic damage, which your total HP is reduced by that 13.
Bullshit.
Because she dives forward, her hair is on fire, and she goes claws into your shoulder, grappling you, and then bites into you for that extra critical hit, and starts drinking your blood. But it's not like sexy vampire drinking blood. It's bullshit vampire drinking blood. All right, that's her turn. Back over to the others. We are with Chris. What's Gaunt doing?
Hey, Gaunt is going to hex the thing as a bonus action, then attack it twice. So first attack. 21.
21's a hit.
All right. So that will be. Sorry, I'm just going to use the dice roller for that. 18 damage.
18 damage. Oh, yes.
And second attack also 21
It's a hit.
for 17.
Damn. All right.
And that's my turn.
Good hit, good hit. Next in initiative, it is Jen with Imogen. All right, so this thing is attached to you both. You guys are grappled, so you can't move further away, which is a mistake for it.
It is, except for the fact that I did say I specifically wasn't holding my sword because I reached out an arm. However, because I have Shield Master, would you allow me to shield bash, essentially?
Always.
Move its arm essentially 5 feet 5 feet away from my arm.
Well, it's actually glued to your arm. So
yeah, I want to rip it off.
Oh, okay. So
By using shield dash though, because I have a shield in my other hand. So
all right,
logistics.
that's fine. Let me just double check. I'll count this as your escape attack. You will have disadvantage on this check though.
That's fine. Oops, nope. Where's my mouse? There it is. Sorry, I just gotta double check a thing. What check is this? It's
So you can make this as an athletics or an attack roll, I'll say.
okay. I'm not proficient if I use it as an. Or I guess I am proficient. Yeah.
You're proficient in
Am I
shield.
proficient in shields as a weapon?
You are a shield master, Jen.
That's true. That's
You're
true.
not
That is.
just
Okay.
proficient.
Cool, cool.
You have shield mastery.
Fair.
The fact that you can't
Okay.
shield bash in D&D is real dumb. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. Also, like,
I mean-
so
Technically.
you're asking if it's like an attack or an action, because that is very different. Because it will either allow Jen to do 2 more attacks after, or that's her entire action, which is
No,
like,
because she's
wild.
using it to break the grapple, so it's basically going to be 1 and 1. It's 1 or 1.
Mm.
Yeah. Actually, well, okay, here's the thing. So,
Uh-oh.
technically, actually, no, wait, never mind. I have to do it the other way around. That's fine. With Shield Master, I do technically have Shield Bash, which is the thing.
Oh, you do actually? Yeah, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
God.
if you
and
take
that-
the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. So,
Okay.
bash. But that's fine. I just want to escape it. But okay, cool. My number is the same, whether it's athletics or an attack. So that's
Well,
fine.
then choose your poison. It's all the good.
Yeah. Disadvantage. That is a 25 with disadvantage.
Holy crap. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, cool. Do it. Do it to me. The damage.
Okay. What would that be?
I'd say a D6. You're a shield master.
Cool.
I mean, they usually say that it's just like 1+, but that's bullshit. I mean, you ever been hit with a shield? It hurts.
Fair, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm proficient at being in close combat, and bam!
You're
I
just
rolled a
proficient.
3 on the die.
You rolled a 3? Okay, so and add your strength.
Okay, the 9 total.
9. Okay, that is going to be enough. So that'll do 9 damage, and you'll basically bash the arm, and you're just going to cleave it, and this like sludgy arm is going to be attached to yours still, but only for about like 12 inches before it was ripped off, and then is slowly going to turn into. What if human tissue was made of clay? Is the look that it turns into. It just kind of dissolves into this kind of protoplasm.
Lovely. I was fully expecting to take damage from that, but this works. This is good.
Yeah, no, it's not like, I mean, it's kind of like a Biore strip. It's definitely going to, I said it grabbed your arm, right?
Yep. Well, because
Yeah.
I reached out my hand, right? So
Do you have magic armor?
yeah.
Okay, cool. That's why you didn't take damage. Basically, it definitely took some of the paint off your armor, but it didn't take away like armor, like any of the scales or anything didn't come off.
Cool. Fair. Yeah, I have force resistant plate, and then I have heavy armor master, which is what reduces
Nice.
the damage, but then also I'm resistant to force. Yay.
You absolutely could have used this to wax your legs.
Yeah, that's okay.
If you so choose.
Do
I don't
like
know if Imogen goes au naturel, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Something to figure out later when we'll commission the swimsuit calendar issue. All right, Robin. Unless Imogen's moving, you are up. Imogen, you are no longer grappled.
I am not
I move-
moving.
Why move further away?
I will draw my sword though.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Draw it on the beach, you know,
Yeah.
you know, enjoying
Sketch.
itself. Yeah, nice sketch. Like one of those artist interpretations where like you're making it feel kind of embarrassed about some of its physical traits. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Robin, you are in a weird situation. So your astral arms are grappled, so you are grappled as long as your astral arm is out.
Did it hit me? You didn't attack me.
I didn't have to. You touched it.
Oh, fair. So one of them is.
Yes. But that means you are
Okay.
grappled for purposes of movement.
Oh, okay. I wasn't gonna back up.
I didn't think so. D&D players never
I was
retreat.
gonna back up to get Rosie because she was just around the corner, but then Rosie decided to go on an adventure. So Lir'wen
I'm going
doesn't
on an
see
adventure.
Rosie.
I had that
so
image
Lir'wen-
in my head. Suddenly just
Just
Rosie.
gonna punch it 4 times.
I don't want you
4
to
times?
punch me 4 times.
5 times?
No.
How many? No. How many attacks do I have at this level? I'm so forgetting.
Oh,
5,
only
and then
one.
I do another 2, so 4 times.
I don't like that.
Yeah. How hard does this thing look?
Yes, it looks pretty hurt. I would say it looks man, it sure looks like literally half -3 hit points hurt.
Okay, so not necessarily worth blowing a stunning strike.
You
Is
should
what I'm
blow
thinking.
this thing.
We are on the bed.
And it has its pseudopods out.
Oh,
I would
Do the
warn you.
bit. Do the bit.
It's a spitting
Do the
mimic,
bit.
so, you know, it's
Alright,
a quitter.
All right, I'll try the first attack and see if I stun it. I'll waste one stunning strike on this thing.
All right.
Wow, I don't think.
You got to hit me
I'm gonna
first.
spend. I know. I'm gonna spend determination because I rolled a 4. So with determination, that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Now I know for a fact that a 16
points of
is not
force
good
damage.
enough.
No.
Is
no,
a 17.
No. I'm at 20 now.
Well, shit. I can't do anything. So you're gonna, and I get, you know what I will say? You're gonna stun it, but it's not prone. It's immune to prone. So it's gonna stand and take
I
it.
don't not get prone at stun.
I know. I just think that when you, anyway. So
Fair.
yeah, it's going to.
So 9 points of force damage for the first one.
Ow.
And then I'm going to take 3 more attacks with advantage.
Ow.
Because it's beautiful. All right. Let's pair up my dice. That makes sense, so I understand when I roll it all at once. Alright. 23.
Yep.
27.
Yep.
And a nat 20.
Oh yeah, who gets your inspiration for that? I should have. Damn, if the mimic could perceive, then the mimic could have gotten like 2 inspiration
What?
from the vampire.
Oh,
Damn.
the vampire way over there.
The vampire's like, hey yo, I totally fucked up this bitch, mimic.
Hey, girl.
Girl. I'm gonna
Mimic.
choose to have my extra damage die that I get once a turn go onto the crit. So that's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
Meanwhile, as you're doing this, I just really have to reiterate this sound of bang, 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 bang,
Oh, yeah.
bang, 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 bang. There's a rapidly increasing headboard banging with Luella just getting more and more, finally, color in her cheeks from rage.
I love it. Okay, so that's 2 attacks, and then that. And so, this is okay. So 48 just for the crit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Oh my god! I rolled 2 1s on that crit, and 2 7s. So like I did median damage on that. Which, so 22 points for the crit.
I'm still standing.
And then for the other 2 hits, we have
There's no way you're going to
18
deal
force.
15 points of damage.
18 points of force. Just aura all into the bed until it's like, yeah, Lir'wen just is from her stand
Okay.
into pulp.
Into pulp. And as you hit it into pulp, you
Do
are
I
going...
hear the vampire?
You will hear the vampire, but you're going to hit this thing so hard, it's going to explode. And as it does, it is going to start dripping down the wall, and you're going to see it form into a number of faces that it has worn in life, including Luella's. These faces begin dripping down the wall, like you threw a slice of deli meat against a wall, and how it just kind of like slowly slips and then starts folding over itself. The mouths, the faces will all begin. That wasn't very nice. As they begin to slough toward the floor. And with that, you are going to hear the shriek of a vampire. It's unmistakable. It's bleh! And then Rosie probably letting out an ow.
Fuck you, bitch.
All right, so 15, 50. Perfect. You're gonna hate my monk.
I already hate your monk.
Lir'wen's gonna be right there with her
Oh, shit.
movement.
You should have just picked up. You should have just picked up Imogen as you were running with the sunblade out and just like run with her. Like,
Would you allow me to well, my strength with my arms is like 20. Am I allowed? Can I pick her up with moving full speed? I thought I can't move full speed.
Something good happens.
yeah, I do have one more. Yeah, let's do it. If Imogen
You
allows
also-
you to be picked up,
Imogen, will you allow the arms to grab you?
The fuck?
Just. I hear
Use
Rosie.
Maximus. Okay.
Just yeets Imogen at Rosie.
Okay, it is Mimic Luella's turn. I will be dead. And top of the initiative, it is Rosie and the Vampire, which is a great band name.
All right. So I get to go?
You get to go. Where are you going?
Sweet. Firebolt to the chest.
Okay, and you do not take disadvantage because of your feet, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do Cantrip Master. Take a -5 to get +10. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice. What is the range of the sunlight from the sunblade? Is it 20 feet or 10 feet?
Let me look. Come on, mouse, work. Because I can expand it, so but it won't be expanded at this point. Bright light for 15 foot and a dim light for an additional 15.
3, 4. Yeah, it kind of bends around a corner. Like, not really, but kind of. This matters for how much damage you're doing to it, Rosie. All right, so Rosie, you shoot it point blank in the chest. How much damage do you do?
30 points of fire.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, so 30 points of damage. It is going to drop you because basically what's happening here, I mean, we have tokens on the screen, but what realistically is happening, you're standing in the doorway. She is leaning over and biting you because you are a gnome. So she is leading out of the room, meaning that as Rosie and Imogen are coming forward, a sunlight sword is casting sunlight where she's leaning her face. So she's going to shriek and drop you as her reaction.
I'm shining my flashlight at the vampire.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
It's a shake flashlight. So you have
Imogen,
to,
you've
like,
been reduced to a flashlight.
Better a flashlight than a fleshlight. Anyway.
Just Imogen in Lir'wen's force arms. I feel demeaned. Like
Does she like it? Anyway. All right.
she's a masochist, apparently, but
Oh, yeah,
not.
apparently.
I don't, how much damage am I taking? Like, or how much damage does she try to take? Yeah, she's a bit of a masochist.
That's fair. All right. She is going to hiss, and because the sunlight, she's not going to regenerate any of her hit points because she was touched by radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm going to
Does
say
she
she's
try
not going
and
to take. So yeah, you can move.
No. I'm asking what she's doing because I'm not
so
done
she-
yet.
Oh, you're not done yet.
My turn's not done. This happened
oh.
all in my turn.
This is true.
So I'm just checking because if you're moving, I got reactions.
No, she's not. She's not going to move. She's not going to move. She doesn't have
Okay.
initiative on you.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if you were trying to do that in her acting one with
No,
like the
no,
daylight thing.
No.
Okay. Let me just double check if there's anything else I can do because I should still have a bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna click my boots together and move back, and you have disadvantage on an opportunity attack.
Okay, I don't think I hit you. So disadvantage. So she is a 12. That's not gonna
Nope.
hit. So she's gonna snarl and like reach forward and try to smash you with her claws, and is going
Come
to.
and get me, bitch!
And I have another. Okay, perfect. She is going to say, "Fine. You want to play it that way, bitch?" And she's going to turn around, and you're going to hear this grinding noise. And I need you to make me a dex save.
$24.
Okay, you're only going to take half damage as she rips the other coffin out and hurls it at you. Come on, let me just put the coffin in here.
I'm short. I duck most of it.
That's true.
Oh, Kelly.
Did she just give me cover though?
No, it's gonna it's gonna fly past you. But you are gonna take so it was gonna be 4d6 damage, so you're gonna take half of this. Oh, actually rolled decently for once at least, so that's something. If I'd rolled all ones, that would have just been true to form. That's gonna be 19 points of damage, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage is what you're gonna take after the save.
Okay.
All right. She's going to snarl and do that, and then is going to use her movement to back the hell away and object interact. Doof. All right. That is her action. Chris, back to you, buddy. Whoop. You're still covered in blood, and there is the remnants of whatever the hell this mimic was all around the room. Boom Boom's looking at you and...
I'll pick up Boom Boom, put him on my shoulder, and try and see if I can figure out where everyone went and follow. But I'm just kind of like, what? Where did everyone go?
All right. As you step out into the next room, Saru Sanda will be taking a breather there and will look very confused. Did I miss something? Why did your friends just run through here with is everything all right?
I don't think it's anything to worry about. Where'd they go? I'm also like completely covered, drenched in blood in front of her.
By the gods, what happened to down there? And she'll point you the direction.
Maybe you should come just so you don't get hurt.
It's slightly infantilizing, but fair. And Sarasanda has joined the party. She will move down with you.
Yeah, and I'll double move, so I'll be there.
All right.
Done.
So moving there, you are going to get down there just in time to see a coffin get thrown, well, a mausoleum casket get thrown out of one of these crypts. And that is going to be Imogen.
Cool. Let's see here. What can I do? Because Lir'wen is still holding me.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm saying that if you, like, for one, I'm kind of picturing you doing, like, what happens when you lift a dog in the air and he tries to run, you know? But I'm going to say that, like, you could probably wriggle your way to the ground and then just kind of run around the corner with her arms acting like bungee cords. If you played Marvel Rivals, I'd say it's like Penny's web shooter, where... But you don't, so I won't.
Cool. Where is she? Because she's not on the map.
She's not on the map. Do you want to round the corner and take a look inside the room?
Yeah, if that's what I can do, cool.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I must have missed. She was just no longer like out
So
here.
she ran back in the room and vanished, but you are going to hear thump right before. So looking in this room, the coffin on the right-hand side, so your left, is gone. Like it was thrown at Rosie. The other one is still there though, and the lid is securely on.
And no one else is here.
No one else is here.
Cool. I'm a Sunblade the coffin.
No.
There's no one here but us coffins.
Yup.
Make me an attack roll. So the way we're going to do this mechanically is we're going to do splash damage. Everything that doesn't immediately just destroy the coffin is going to just...
Cool. I'm still like I don't have any. Do I have any bonuses for like hitting an inanimate object effectively?
The Sunblade is going to cut through it like a hot knife through butter. That's the advantage.
Cool. My first attack is a 29.
Cool. You want to guess how many points you beat its armor class by? 19. Like, I'm not going to give you advantage. You hit it if you fail. Like,
my second attack is a 15. I rolled a 2.
I also love the fact that she threw a coffin to then literally minimize a 50-50 chance of people deciding which one she's in. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of.
She has a wisdom of +0, okay? She's not very wise.
I got a 19. I crit. No.
Okay, how do you do this? Because I'm picturing you like Phantom menacing like right through the top of just, and then maybe stirring it a bit like you're making like goulash.
Vampire soup.
I think despite how completely impractical this is, I think from like the top down in a weird like sideways fashion, I sign my name.
Wait, can Imogen write?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
She's not Alyona.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, I got used to Alyona. Okay, so you're going to sign your name, and she's dead by the time you finish the M.
I keep going.
I made the right choice choosing Imogen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you finish off with "was here"?
Yeah, absolutely. Except it's a bit messy because the Sunblade isn't that delicate, and I've run out of room. So it's like a here.
And with that, the combat is over. You find yourselves in a crypt. It is an absolute mess what's going on here. I don't know how to describe how bad this looks, actually. You are going to just find like some fillings that fall out of the shredded casket because she was naked. She didn't have anything else on her. The rest just immolates away with your Sunblade.
You okay, Rosie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. I thought you might be, but I was brought here.
Got a little
We
snacked
were
on, but it's okay.
We were fighting a bed mimic,
fine.
or it was Luella, but then
Yeah, I figured
not
there's 3 of you, so you
Luella.
could probably handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we did a good job.
Nice. So it was
Thoroughly-
Luella, but not Luella? And a
yeah,
bed?
it was like Luella in disguise.
How does a
Yeah.
bed
On the
disguise-
bed.
Wait, was it a mimic?
Kind of like, but a person.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
weird.
They're getting smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She starts taking notes.
Gaunt, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very covered in blood.
Yeah, well.
Did anyone have prestidigitation?
Pressed a what now?
Luella was talking about something like that and cleaned herself up with it. Magic.
Huh. Sounds fancy.
Now, as the quiet begins to set in the close of the battle, you start to notice that the entirety of this dungeon basement, which they only say in one single panel, so I missed it when we came down here, you can hear that there is chanting echoing because you guys took the rear entrance. It's impossible to determine which direction the sound is coming from. But there's some type of ritual occurring down here, as, you know, is pretty standard for Barovia.
Should we head down?
You are down.
No, but there was a staircase further down.
That goes up. Oh, wait, yeah, that one goes down.
We were about to go down this one before we got Luella bed.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep.
So, directly to the north of you, Lir'wen, you can see that there is a spiral stairwell that leads up, up, up.
Well, cults always go down. We talked about this, right? So this is a staircase that goes up. I don't know if we need to go up there.
I mean, fair. Most evil things always happen in basements. I don't know why. Something about evil just is drawn downwards. But we could also just, like, see if there's any more loot on this floor.
I was gonna say, we could just quickly
Strokes the
clear
gun
this
that
floor.
she's got over her shoulder.
Wait, are you saying now, Sarusanda says, stepping forward, that the one in question was not your friend Luella?
No. Do you see Gaunt? We fought something. Did you not hear us while you were taking your nap?
I wasn't taking a nap. I was What I'm saying is, that means that Luella is somewhere else here. She could be in danger. We should look for her.
All right, let's look around.
Do we know who Luella is, by the way? Did that get said at all?
I don't think she said who Daddy was.
I thought she did.
I thought the NPC and her had a little argument about that.
Because she was like, oh, spies, or my daddy's always watching me, or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah. I think it was said so. Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Unless
Rosie's
she's
gonna shrug and be like, I mean, it's her dad. I'm sure
John's
she'd be
like-
fine in the long run.
We can look for her after we kill the cultists too.
Fine.
Let's
Whatever.
find stuff.
So
I'll
follow whatever lead you the rest of you will
quick
do.
sweep. If anyone needs to take a rest, we could take a rest, and then while those people are resting, we can do a quick sweep. If you hear screaming, come find us.
Okay.
All right, Rosie's gonna head off and start looking for stuff.
Same with
All right.
Lir'wen.
There's some stuff immediately to the north that you could look at.
Okay.
All right.
North stuff.
Heading to the north, you're going to find that a wooden table and 4 chairs at the east end of this room is covered with discarded playing cards. It seems like someone had the dead man's hand. Aces and eights, baby. 4 alcoves containing straw pallets open up on the western half of this room. The area there centers on a 4-foot... There's not a cistern in there. Oh, wait, that's to the north. That explains it. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
There's no
minute.
sister.
All right, so looking around, you can see that there are a number of places for people to sleep. And just around the corner, you can see that to the north, there's an
Got me
area.
yawning.
I did. You can see to the north that there's an area that centers on a 4-foot diameter, 30-feet cistern with a 3-foot-high stone lip. A wooden bucket hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeams above the well. 5 small rooms with no doors branch off of the well room.
Can I taste the water in the well?
You totally can. Absolutely.
Gaunt will try and take a short rest while people are wandering around and try and play cards with the NPC.
Okay. She will take a step over and we'll look at that. What's Imogen doing and what is Rosie doing? And Robin, as you take a drink of water, can you please do me a favor and roll me a d12?
Yes. I am immune to disease and poison. Just FYI.
I bet you are.
I don't like that. 2.
A 2? God, they did not plan certain parts of this well.
Can't wait.
Okay, so in that case, can you roll it again because what you rolled doesn't work? I love it when they have a table that doesn't
7.
work.
I'm really curious what I rolled to that didn't work. So
basically, you rolled for a meeting with Sarasandra. So like you meet her in various parts of the house, but you rolled the one that can only be rolled after you guys have the rod piece. So unless she wants to like summon a flame skull again.
No. We doused those ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going to adjust your roll slightly because it's more fun this way.
Okay.
Okay, so as you're looking around the area, you take a drink from the well. The water is still brackish, not particularly pleasant. But you don't think it's diseased, at least.
Okay.
That's a nice, change, at least. Looking around, though, you're going to lift your head just in time to see something very interesting. And what that is that there are chests inside of each of these rooms. Little footlockers. The base of each one of these. You can see one just at the top corner there.
Yeah. So as Lir'wen is noticing chests, she will call out to Rosie because Rosie made notice that, specifically like looting the place. So Lir'wen will definitely be like, "Hey, found some chests."
And as you say that, you're going to hear like as you look back, can I get an intelligence roll from everyone in the room? And is Imogen heading over to this area as well? You said yes?
I didn't say anything because you asked me and then ignored me. So
No!
You moved on to Lir'wen drinking.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So, and while that sound is happening, what is Imogen doing?
It's okay, it happens. I think Imogen's going around stabbing more coffins, I think, if there are any.
So you're going to stab a couple and hear some shrieking from one of them, nothing from another, and from another you hear, "Oh dear. I appear to be dead." And then
Womp
nothing. Womp womp. Sorry, Astarion, you're gone.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get an intelligence roll from anybody who is in the upper area?
So intelligence, just a straight check, a saving
straight
throw.
Intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Oh, okay. You said saving throw initially, I thought.
Yeah, that's
sorry, pardon me. It can be an intelligence investigation check.
Okay. That doesn't...
Okay.
Okay. So looking at the numbers that you have put inside of the chat, you are going to see that as Sarasanda and and Gaunt are playing cards, there's going to be like a creaking chain noise. For the area that you're in is illuminated by a chandelier overhead. It doesn't really fit this area that there would be a chandelier. but there it is nonetheless, hanging over the area, grinding back and forth, back and forth. Its candles lit and ready, and as you are looking, both of you are going to realize at the last second that it begins to flex its filigrees and chains and reaches down to strangle Gaunt and Sarasanda. Can I get an initiative roll from everybody, please?
More mimics?
No, actually, something even more fun.
Oh, fair. Numbers.
I mean, I love my mimics, don't get me
Jen,
wrong.
I've taken your initiative rolls. I rolled a 3 for this one. So I've rolled a 2 and a 3, so we're getting there.
Yes. Someone's gotta. It's okay. I rolled a 6. So
Right.
my mod is 2, Robin.
My mod's 5.
Yeah. We ended up with the same initiative, but
Yeah.
vastly different rolls.
Okay, so Rosanda rolled a 3, of course, and yeah, I have advantage.
Who needs initiative anyway?
Hey, that's an 18. Perfect. Okay, and then the whirling chandelier has a total of an unnatural 20. All right, checking initiative scores right now. I've got Chandelier Bing. I've got
Chandelier Bing?
Chandelier Bing.
I know I tried to say chandelier in the accent, but I couldn't.
Yeah, you tried. You tried. It's important that you tried. Then
you.
I have Rosie. Then I have Gaunt. Then I have a combination of Lir'wen and Imogen. And then I have Sarasanda. Unfortunately, there is going to be a surprise condition applied to Sarasanda and to Gaunt on this one. So I'm very sorry about that. So top of the initiative, it is, I wrote down Chad instead of Chandelier. So this is a very chatty Chandelier. It is going to make 3 chain attacks, 3 lamp attacks, or a combination thereof. I think that I said I was going to try to do...
Strangle?
I was going to try to do Strangle.
Lumiere, no.
Lumiere. All right, so first attack is going to be a 26 to chain Gaunt.
Do it.
All right, you're going to take 19 points of bludgeoning damage as these chains wrap around your throat. Then that's going to be a 23 for Sarasanda, which is going to be, give to me, a 17 points of damage as she is grappled as well. God, I love these things. Oh, she is hurt. She would have spent some hit dice during the short rest, so I will just subtract 7. Okay, and then you know what I'm going to do? Oh, I need more Hurt Them Mores, guys. Hook me up. Is going to... I'm going to light Gaunt on fire. Let's do it. This Gaunt is on fire. Does the 19 hit Gaunt?
Of course.
Okay, it's going to reach down with one of its lamps, clocking you in the face for 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and then lighting you on fire for 13 points of fire damage. All right. It is a non-continuous fire. It's just an owie. Although you are going to get some hot wax on your chest, and it's going to feel really good. All right. That's going to be my turn. Now it is Rosie's turn as this chandelier goes...
Okay, so this thing is like reaching chains down.
Yes, from where it is hiding overhead.
How high up is it?
That's a great question. The dungeon is... Let me just check its rooftop. Did they not tell me how tall the roof is in here? That would have been great. One sec. Larder, dining hall. Nursemaid suite. Oh, that's all upstairs. We're gonna say... Did they not?
15-foot ceilings.
We're gonna say 15-foot ceiling in this room. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at a point at the top of the ceiling.
Okay.
10-foot radius does not hit my friends then.
Okay. Saving throw for me.
Is this creature made of metal?
Yes.
It certainly looks like it. It has disadvantage on the saving throw then.
I just put down that extra dice. Yeah. What type of save is it? Con, right?
Yeah, con save.
That's going to be a 13.
That does not save.
No, not at your level. It absolutely wouldn't.
Ooh, that's pretty close to max. Nice. 21 points of thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay. Thunder damage is going to strike out and smash into this thing. And 1 second. I just have to check one small thing. Perfect. That's +4. Okay. You said how many points? 21?
I think so.
Perfect. All right. It is going...
I can recount in a minute if you need me to.
No,
but
that's okay.
I say it and then I'm gonna forget.
That's totally fine. I was dealing with doing a thing that has to happen. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. It is going to smash. The sound of shatter is going to echo through here. Blowing a piece of the roof off. It is going to shuffle out of the way, re-grabbing onto part of the roof so that it doesn't fall. And yeah, it's going to take that damage though. Parts of its arms and chains are bent up and rent up. Anything else that you're doing?
I'm gonna click my heels together again and move back. Hopefully at a
That
range.
sounds good. Gaunt, next to you there is going to be a noise as something out of nowhere is going to lash out at you with a 17 to hit.
Oh, yes, that'll hit.
Okay, you're going to take 11 points of damage, and then the next one you're going to feel something whip by your head somehow. I don't know how I missed that. I really don't. But you can't even see me. And then... I mean, by nature, you can't see me. And then the other one is going to fly, and Rosie, I have a 22 to hit you and a 17.
Fuck, it has reach.
Do both of those hit?
22
and 17.
22 does.
Okay. You dash away and you are focused on this bending, dancing chandelier, and as it does, the air gets cold around you, and some unseen force cranks you in the face for 12 points of damage. Pardon me, 13 points of damage.
Fuck.
All right, that's going to be my turns. Down to Lir'wen or Imogen. Who wants to go first?
Lir'wen has the better mod.
Okay.
So did I see like something happen to Rosie?
Yeah, her head snapped back and blood flew out of her nose.
So did I see something like in front of her, I guess, would it be?
Can you, no, you didn't. Do you have any special sights?
No, just I can see through magical darkness and stuff like that.
Nope. You didn't see anything.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna be like, weird. I mean, I don't see anything. I can't make an attack into the darkness. Lir'wen's gonna try and run and jump and tackle the chandelier down to all of her friends' range.
Okay. Go ahead and try that.
Opposed athletics?
God, this is such an athletic chandelier. You know, I say that as a joke, and then I roll really high. I should always be this sarcastic. That's gonna be... Give me your roll first.
That is gonna be a 24.
God damn it. I don't know about you, but I was feeling 22. So you are going to... So you're trying to grapple me?
I'm trying to grapple you.
As you jump up, you are going to grab onto it, and parts of the metal are going to separate, dropping you to the floor. It is immune to being grappled.
Oh!
Yeah, your hands are going to come away coated in, like, candle wax. You're going to be like, oh, I got to get it off my finger. Oh, look, I left my fingerprints on it. Even in the astral fingerprints.
Okay, I guess.
This thing has more... Oh, wait, pardon me. Am I looking at the right stats? I'm looking at the right stats? No, fuck that. It's grappled. I was looking at the wrong stats.
Okay, I was like, oh my god. Okay, I mean, I guess maybe I didn't pull it out of the ceiling. I guess, sure.
You are still going to be covered in candle wax, though.
That's fair. That's fair. But Lir'wen's literally trying to like fall down on onto the table so her friends can attack it now.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool.
And
So grapple.
I am so sorry, by the way, for Gaunt. So Gaunt, you, Boom Boom, and Sarusanda, on your skipped turns, you would have taken some damage because of the fire that is illuminating from around this chandelier. Gaunt, you're going to take 3. Boom's going to take 7, and Sarusanda's going to take 12.
Oof.
Yikes.
So, my bad.
You said that it's trying to strangle us. I want to point out, if that comes up, that Gaunt doesn't need to breathe.
Cool. It's still going to, like, break your neck, but you're going to be able to breathe through the
Cool.
entire time. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Thank you.
So, what I've seen, no, because they're around the corner, so Lir'wen wouldn't have seen that they're on fire.
So, like, there's, like, fire licking off of this. You step inside of its zone, grapple it, and, like, a wave of heat washes over you.
Yes, but I mean, I was literally standing beside a well, so if Lir'wen would have seen her friends on fire, I would have probably tried to grab a bucket on my way over, so that's why I'm asking if Lir'wen saw them
I
on
mean, they're
fire.
not, like, on fire. It's just that they're in a zone of
Okay.
fire.
Oh, okay, cool.
Everybody inside of 5 feet of this thing takes fire damage.
Okay, cool.
This
Awesome.
thing is
So
on
that would
fire.
be my action to grapple it. Bonus action, you can only take the attack action when you make the attack action. So grappling isn't an attack, technically,
is not.
yes?
It.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can replace one of your attacks with a grapple. So you can take the attack action and grapple.
Oh, so I can do another attack? Oh.
I believe according to base 5e rules, yes.
Oh, cool.
You can
Then I
replace
would like
one of your attacks with a grapple attempt.
Sweet. Okay. So with like 2 arms grappling a thing, then I'd like to punch it with another and do a
Please do.
flurry of blows on it too. What? What?
The chat.
Oh. So that's going to be a 22 for 2, and then a 12 for the third.
The 12? The 12 is not gonna hit. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I kind of figured.
Right now that 12 is gonna miss.
Yeah.
By how much? You might be surprised.
Then 22, 22.
Those are both gonna hit.
Cool. All right. Oh, that was decent damage. 9, 15, 23 points of force damage.
Ooh, nice hit.
Thank you. So I'm assuming this is something where you start your turn within 5 feet that you take damage, not like at any part during your turn when you first enter it?
Neither. You haven't taken it yet. How about I tell you that?
Okay, that's good. I just wanted to make sure because I have an ability where if I take certain elemental damage, I can do stuff with it. So that's why I'm asking if I
You've not taken it yet.
now.
I can give it to you if you want.
Cool. No, it's okay. I'm good. So Lir'wen's just gonna be grappling this thing. Yeah, I'm sure.
You just like you candle wax
down.
right on the nips. And you're like Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be Lir'wen's turn.
All right, wacky. All right, Imogen.
I can hear this ruckus.
You
I'm
know you
sure.
can hear this ruckus, and you know what it sounds like? It sounds like an animated, a whirling chandelier. You've met these things before. They're dicks.
Yes. Cool. Then, hey, look at me move my own token. I think it's about 25 feet. I did the math already.
Jen,
know,
I'm so
right?
proud of you.
I can reach it now, because thanks, Lir'wen. I'm glad I went after you.
I'm glad too.
And
I was
And,
gonna suggest that Lir'wen go first because that was my plan, was to bring it down to y'all's range.
nice. Yeah, I'm a hit it, because fuck this dick.
That's a soundbite. If
I
ever
mean-
heard one.
If I can't also make the sex jokes, then what game is
Everybody
this?
can. Everybody can. We're equal opportunity perverts.
First attack is a 27.
No.
Second attack is a 15.
Still no. Ow. I mean, yes, but no. Okay, yeah, keep bringing it. Bring it.
Considering 15 is the minimum I can roll without botching, that was higher than...
This is why we need botch mechanics in 5e. They must be added because at higher levels you just need it, man. You just need
Right.
it. All right.
It's...
So, Chandelier Bing is gonna get cut up from the gut up. Give me your damage.
Oh, okay. The third one did not roll as well. I rolled an 8, a 7, and a 1.
All right. Here it comes.
So that is
Just
math. 16 plus 24 is 40.
40. Okay, the
Yeah.
chandelier is still up. But my god, it's slowly turning into basically like it's turning into a menorah, one slash at a time.
Cool. I'm gonna action search.
No! God damn it.
Whee! None of those were crits and none of those were ones. So we're just gonna easy math.
God damn it. I had one attack I wanted to use. Ah!
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll edge it just like everything else.
Dude, I don't think it's
'cause that-
possible.
That was 38.
It had 21. Damn it.
Okay.
Damn it. It has an area effect where it lights everything on fire with a pillar of flame. And I don't have any
Woof.
earth. I know. It's
You could use a hurt them more for a death
I
throw
don't
and just like
have any. I don't have any, guys, and I have to
chat will
be
buy you
fair.
one.
Maybe the chat will buy it while we're
So,
stalling for
while
time.
I just want to tell you what this
There
does.
we go.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Christine.
Fine.
It
I
doesn't
love
count.
you. Hurt us
doesn't
more.
count.
It doesn't,
No,
All
no,
right.
it doesn't,
it doesn't
count.
count for
It
games
doesn't
you're
count
in.
because
You know
we
what?
can't
I'm gonna
buy
No, I feel like that's a
stuff for
Chris
games
Blogg
we're in.
rule only.
You know, I'm gonna spend a something good happens to allow that to work because it's what Christine wants.
No, don't use my something
I mean-
good
I mean-
happens.
No, I'm in favor of that. It's what I want too. But I'm just saying the rule
All right,
is
can I
we
get
can't.
everybody within 20 feet of this destroyed chandelier to make a deck save?
There we go. Chandra did the legit way.
Thank you, Chandra. Thank you,
Deck
Chandra.
save?
Deck save.
Okay.
All right, you can save that
Oh,
other
pardon
one
me,
now
pardon me. I
for the next
lied.
vampire game or something.
It was a Constitution
Yeah.
save.
Damn it! Because Dex, I would have evasion and not take damage if I
This is true.
succeeded.
I mean, same for me, but I did just roll two 19s, or yeah, I rolled 2 19s in a row because I thought I had
18 then.
advantage because it was Dex, but it's still 19.
18?
So yay.
Okay.
27.
27? You guys are... Oh my
hold on.
God.
24.
What's my
Oh my
total?
God. Can Boom Boom make the save as well?
My total is 29.
Chat, if you kill Boom
Boom
Boom.
Boom got 6.
Boom Boom, no.
Boom Boom.
Boom Boom has a lot of HP though, right? I'm pretty sure
Boom
Boom
Boom,
has
go
like
Boom.
half of my
can come back.
HP. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
you
sure
can always
Boom has
rebuild
half my HP.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's clobbering time. No, different thing, Kelly.
That's a Human
Okay.
Torch.
Yeah, this is the Human
So
Torch.
question, is this just an area of effect?
Yes, it is.
I hope the invisible thing's in the area.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
point. Good point. This within 20 feet.
So
Good job.
I've been searching through all my stuff to see anything I could do
Okay.
that would cover an area.
That's- okay, so there.
Oh wait, I have blind fighting.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
shit.
On the other side of Sarasanda, there's something you could stab.
Ooh, yay. Well,
it
it's fine. I
is-
stabbed this,
sure-
made it explode.
It sure is
Team Arson.
invisible. I'm gonna subtract
And
damage
stalking
from.
us?
Yeah, they're invisible. They're invisible stackers. They stack things.
Nice.
Okay, that's gonna be that much damage off of that one, and then it's gonna be that much damage off of that one. And did anyone roll? And I know you just told me, but I'm just so caught up in myself. Less than a 14.
Boom Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sarasanda.
Rip Sarasanda.
Boom Boom and Sarasanda both take 51 points of fire damage.
Boom Boom is still standing.
Oh my god.
And we'll take
Sarasanda's
25?
dead. Like she's just
Yeah,
dead.
figured.
She had 25 hit points left. And after the hit she took before, even if I assume she long rested, or short rested, she still would be dead.
I mean, I wasn't a huge fan anyway.
Yeah, we were literally joking that she was almost dead the entire time.
It's true.
Oh my
She
god.
needed
Hope she wasn't
healing
important for the
constantly.
plot.
I just feel bad about this, but oh well. She is going to let out a scream and she's
Did we take half
dead.
damage?
No,
if we fail?
this is what's funny about it.
What?
It's fail or save. According to the right.
Bizarre.
So it's
Bizarre.
cantrip level, but it does that much damage.
So
I mean, no,
creature in 20
disintegrate,
feet
a 6th
and-
level spell is an
and
all or
not
nothing.
behind total
that's true.
cover, must succeed on a save or take 36 points of fire damage and have the blinded condition until the start of its next turn.
So yeah, it's an all or nothing. Wild.
It's an all or nothing.
Boom Boom is
So
blinded,
Bloom Boom is like, and Sarasanda is also blinded.
but Boom Boom is tougher than Sarasana.
We knew that.
God. And you are going to hear 2 shrieks coming from elsewhere here. Am I immune to blinded? I'm not immune to blinded. Son of a bitch.
I have blind sight. I saved, but
Okay, Sarasanda, don't have to worry about you anymore. Top of the initiative, the chandelier is... So you are going to destroy the chandelier. It is going to let out a shriek as it explodes in a fiery conflagration by going, Mon Dieu. Its last words and only words were in French, of course. Jen, did you have any more movement? Or any more attacks?
I did not have any more attacks unless you would allow me to do splash damage.
Yes, I would. I would absolutely.
Cool.
I have a something good happens for that exact reason.
I had 5 feet of movement left.
So 5 feet of movement. Do you step through Sarasanda's corpse, then thereby scattering her to the wind?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool. She's charred ash, so you're gonna, and she's going to go and just basically. That Celine Dion song from Deadpool 2 starts playing.
Yep.
Yep.
Into ashes. And yeah,
So
go
if,
ahead.
If the chandelier had 21, I had
21
like
hit
38
points.
on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so I had-
17 more points of damage. Damn, son. All right. Slashing.
Yeah, you want me to roll the hit or something just to
No,
see?
you. If you, they actually have the exact same AC.
Okay, then yeah.
So
Nice.
slashing through, you are going to slash, and a huge gout of wind is going to slap Gaunt in the face. That would be like an arterial spray on any other creature. But you have targeted one right next to him, and you're hear
So
this.
it passed wind.
What'd you say?
It passed wind.
Well, I mean, Imogen basically whoopee cushioned it with her sword, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, top of the initiative again. We have Rosie. Rosie, what are you doing?
All right. So it seems like Imogen found one. Do I think there's another one up here still?
No, of course not. Maybe. This is the funny
Okay.
thing. I have tokens, but I can't show you on the map because that would, you know.
Yeah. Well, Rosie kind of remembers where it hit her, but did she feel like it seemed like it ran past her?
No,
Or moved past? Seems like it kind of maybe right there.
it might be right there.
Rosie's gonna drop Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Let me find it.
It would be a shame if someone rolled a 21 on their save.
That would be.
It would.
Mildly irritating.
Yes.
I mean, it still takes damage.
Yeah, it still takes damage.
So I will hopefully hear a yelp or it smack into it or something.
It doesn't have a voice.
Okay. Well, I don't
I
know
know.
that.
Well, yeah, maybe. It's still gonna take a lot of damage though.
So 6 points of thunder damage.
6 points of thunder damage. All right. So there is a boom. These cultists are gonna know you're coming. It's great. Right
Yeah.
around you. I mean, they're cultists. Fuck them.
I got
there's
fireball. It's okay.
Exactly. It's basically like raid for cultists. Raid. All right. There is a boom as you let out a thunder wave, scattering the air around you. You probably killed it. What else do you do?
I'm just checking something real quick. I don't know if this takes an action or not. Putting out a trap that I have.
Ooh, fancy.
That'd be a bonus action?
I mean, sure. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Sweet. I drop it and activate it. It's a snare trap I picked up in the mecha world.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. you're make-
Anything that starts its turn within 10 feet of it is going to trigger it. So I'm going to try and move away from it with my boots active, which gives me
okay.
gives anything a disadvantage.
So that
on
means I'm going to be
opportunity
rolling
attacks.
flat because I'm invisible. And that is only a 5. So that's not going to hit you even with my bonuses.
Well- Does it still give you advantage even though it's not something sight-based for me? It's just that the boots give
So-
them disadvantage because I'm
the boots
moving
give
so
them
fast?
disadvantage, and its invisibility gives it advantage, so it balances to 0.
Oh, okay.
So otherwise I would have been rolling with advantage. So you basically canceled my advantage, and I got an 11.
Okay.
So the wind is going to whip around your head as you dodge out of the way. Perfect.
Okay, so right where I was is where the trap is now.
Okay, Gaunt, you're up.
Gaunt is going to use his Vecna granted see invisibility as an action. Because we all have that. And bonus action.
I forgot about that. Goddamn.
This is my first time I can do something this combat. So
I'm so proud of
and-
you that you just remembered something that nobody else did. I'm so proud of you.
And
Hey,
I'm
what
just
about the
gonna.
chandelier?
Can I spend my bonus action to just say where the thing is every time if people don't know?
Yeah,
Like-
100%. There's one right
So I'm
next
just gonna
to
be
it.
like, it's over there now. And just
So it's
Yeah.
literally right next to you. So pointing, there's one there, And there's one there.
I'm gonna in particular point at the one that's not near Imogen.
Yeah, it's probably for the
And
best.
just ignore the one behind me.
All right, sounds good. All right, anything else on your turn?
Sadly, that's an action.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm done.
All right, it is my turn. Start of my initiative. That means that I have to look up exactly how much I am hurt. Okay, so starting this off, we're going to start with the one that's in the trap now. And the rules for that are in the Blade Scout. There goes Snare Trap. Is an intelligence check or a deck save? Well, here we go. Damn, that was going to be a nat 20, but it was actually a 2. Whenever an enemy starts, or take 66 piercing damage. You may roll 66 for me, please, Christine. So 66 damage. It's piercing. Do I have any? It could be worse. Could be worse.
$27.
27. All right. Now, I am made of air, so this is going to be halved. But still, there's going to be a flechette.
Question. I just had
Yes.
some inspiration idea. Can I make a trap when we come across something like this again that bottles whatever Teddy's farts are?
What?
Well, you said it's made of air. So can I just infuse it with the scent of Teddy's farts one day? Like, that could be my trap for these sorts of things. Is it like poison damage?
It would be poison damage.
Like poison gas? He's just casting Cloud Kill on me.
Oh, right now?
Yes!
Oh, God.
What giving me inspiration? It's so foul.
The dog is laying on the floor and just farting. That's great. Perfect. Perfect.
So he's
Okay.
chosen chemical warfare.
He's chosen chemical warfare. He's following the checklist. Okay, so that's 13 points of damage there, and then the one that is so it's going to take that damage and is going to advance on Rosie. Rosie, do you still? Is it only when you click the boots, or is it for the remainder of your turn?
So I can move without
Okay.
causing an opportunity attack.
All right.
Like, it's
so
just opportunity attacks.
I have a 24 to hit you,
Uh-huh.
and I have a 23 to hit you.
Funnily enough, those both hit.
Oh, wow, I'm so happy. So, you're going to take 26 points of bludgeoning damage as this creature floats up behind you, just keeps punching you in the back of the head. Because screw this gnome in particular. Down beneath you, I'm going to take Gaunt out, I think, because I'm getting torn up, but I attacked Gaunt first.
No
that's
advantage.
What's that?
No
Oh, no
advantage.
advantage. Damn it. Okay, so these are going to be... So my rolls then are going to be a nat 20 and a 24.
Both hit.
Okay. Oh, I'm
No crit.
fine. Yeah, no crit?
No crit.
Do you have adamantine?
Adamantine.
Ah, yeah.
Sure
that'll
do.
it. And by the law of the land, I have to take my first 2 rolls on that, which means that you're going to take 15 points of damage total. Bludgeoning. Biff, biff. That was very exciting. That was very exciting for me. Was it good for you? Why can't I hit you like I hit the gnome? Literally.
Always.
Like, yeah, right? Okay.
I've got the lowest AC in the party, too.
I know. Lir'wen, you're up.
Okay. Lir'wen is also gonna spend an action to cast See Invisibility from Vecna, because I opened up the secrets list because I forgot we had that. So would like that.
Okay.
To see the things. And Lir'wen is going to oops, sorry. I was off on there.
So you can see that there is one right between Gaunt and Imogen, and you can see that there's one right next to Rosie.
Okay. Lir'wen's going to run to Rosie, pretending that she can't see this thing. And then be like, I've got you. Rosie, I don't know what's attacking you, but I will kind of be by your side. And bonus action, patient defense.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's gonna be Lir'wen's turn.
Meanwhile, Gaunt's just like, it's right there.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. Imogen.
Yes, I'm a smash because I've got the blind fighting, and I'll take care of this one that's that's hitting.
Never...
I was gonna say hitting on Gaunt.
Yeah, I can never not hear that in Markiplier's voice. Just smash, smash,
smash,
smash.
I was literally just typing something like that about that in the private chat.
Smash.
I was same thing. Smash.
Smash. All right, here comes.
On my first attack, which was a 30.
Tell me if you botch.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
But on my first attack, I am spending a superiority die to use goading attack to try and make it attack me.
I'm gonna get you.
Yep.
If I survive this, I'm gonna get you.
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Actually, got a 15.
That is not enough.
It's a 17 for wisdom?
That is not enough.
Oh, okay. Well, it tried. Oh.
You did.
It's like,
you tried.
I see what you're doing, but
so
fuck you.
on a failed save, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
But I'm gonna roll that, and I'm gonna roll that. That's great. That's 12 damage on that first attack.
All right, 12 damage on the first one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll my other two because I'm here. I did not botch on either of those.
Okay, give me damage.
Cool. That's 16 plus 6, 22.
22. I'm gonna spend if something good happens because edging is awful. How do you do it? It stubbed its toe on the way to work or something. I just don't want you. There's nothing more frustrating than being like, you stupid, you fool. It still has 2 hit points. You know, like, fuck off.
I mean, we could steal the roll that Asterix.
Oh, actually, no. Hey, Kelly, I have a bonus action shield bash.
Well, there we go.
I just hit it with my shield. It's technically supposed to move it, but we can just make it do 1 point of damage or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's gonna do your strength and damage. All right, I'm gonna take that. Something good happens back. Do it.
Yeah,
Cool. It is
Uh,
immune to prone, but like still.
It doesn't do prone. It just pushes them back 5 feet,
I'll say it
which
does
will push it into the wall, I think. Well, I hit it with the shield.
All right, you're going to hear
Cool.
as it hits the wall, and you're going to see it for like just a second, and it's going to be like blah 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 blah, and discorporates.
Cool.
All right, it's
All right.
out of the fight. Top of l'initiative. The chandelier's dead. Rosie.
All right. Just gonna kind of look Imogen in the eyes, look to the side. Uh-huh.
Like doing hand signals. You're like, filter, I wonder.
Do I see the truth in not Imogen's, Lir'wen's eyes?
It's just like one astral hand being like, it's over there.
Oh, you said Imogen. I was thinking.
Yes, I meant Lir'wen.
They're the same character, really. Like,
It's
if you break
such
it
a
down.
similar name, unfortunately.
Even the
I think it's an in sound.
it's the ins and outs, really.
Lir'wen.
All right, so. Oh, I
Lir'wen.
want a burger now.
Yeah, one little astral arm is like. Ding, ding.
Firebolt.
Okay, so you'll make an attack roll with disadvantage because of the invisibility.
Okay. $16.
Yeah, like basically, like never pout about this at this level because you're gonna hit it. It's AC's 14. Go ahead, do me some damage.
18 points.
Okay, you are going to see the fire impact something in the air. It is still invisible, but that hit it, and it's pretty hurt.
Sweet. Boom boom.
Huh?
He's gonna shoot him too.
All right, with disadvantage.
Oh motherfucker, that took away nat 20.
Say hello.
But dirty 20 to hit.
All right, dirty 20 to hit will hit. Give me damage.
That is 12 points of damage.
12
Force.
points. 12 points of force damage. Boom Boom is going to smash it with a force bolt, and you are going to hear the sound of wind rapidly leaking out like an arterial spray from this creature. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's action and bonus action.
Okay. All right, Gaunt, it is your turn. You can see the critter. What do you do?
I'm going to run up to it, and I'm going to try and grapple it, actually. For the people that can't see it.
All right. You make an attack roll, and as you try to grapple it, your hand passes through it. It is immune to grapple. That was the thing I was reading by mistake.
That's
instead
why,
of the
yeah,
schedule.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I bet that
but-
was the thing that Kelly
but
was thinking
I
I couldn't
will-
grapple.
I will give you a gold star for not using meta knowledge on me.
All right. Then I'll use my second attack.
All right, do it. Now one.
17.
17's a hit. Give me your damage.
Oh, nice. 9 and 16 damage.
16 damage. How do you do it?
So I'll reach forward to try and grapple it and be like, "Oh, fuck that!" And just bam.
It dies with and is going to discorporate into the void.
I'm glad you were going, Blogg. My hope was with my fake out was I was hoping it would run away, and then I could get it with my my reaction
Smack it in
as
the
it
back of the
leaves
head.
my attack of opportunity. Just nope.
Nice.
With that, looking around the area, you can see Sarusanda has been reduced to ash. And
Anyone else think that she was weighing us down anyway?
I mean,
Yep.
didn't really get to know her at all, period.
She was very arrogant.
Yeah.
She seemed to think this should be really spooky. Which, fair, it's called Death House, but I don't know.
Anyone need a break?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
all right.
We can let Luella, like, tell her family or something.
Oh.
We're not from here, right? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the death house.
Yeah.
Someone had to die.
She did go in
glad
of
it's
her
not
own,
us.
like, own choice.
Ooh, maybe the house will let us out now that there's been a sacrifice.
Is that how it works? Oh,
And
but we need
suddenly
the
you're
odd
going
thing
to hear
first.
bang, 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 coming from
They're coming from the deep!
you're going to hear bang, 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 coming from one of the rooms to the north.
Okay, do we want to take 10 minutes or?
What the fuck is going on here? You hear a woman's voice. shouting.
let's take
She's
10
fine for
minutes.
10 minutes. Let's just
Yeah.
make sure nothing attacks us. Let's take 10 minutes, then we'll let her out
I mean,
of the chat.
the last time we got her out of something, then we had to
Attacked her.
fight it. So
Yeah.
let's rest first.
Yeah, let's rest.
All right.
I
So-
mean, that seems reasonable.
Yeah,
All right.
Gaunt
she can deal.
will take the cards.
Okay. Sounds good. And as you see, if I really wanted to force something, I would say that you pick the cards up, and one of them's like a deck of many things cards that resurrects our Sanda back to the team. Just, you're not getting away from her that easily, bitch.
I like the idea that she's actually just a bunch of clones. Like,
Yeah.
they just keep dying in here.
That'd be great if she turns to ash and then just like collapses into a mimic. You're like, when did
Yeah.
that happen?
Right?
You weren't paying attention. It was off camera. All right. So taking a quick break to rest up and recuperate. Put some ointment on. Well, I guess you didn't get burned. None of you got burned except for Boom Boom, and he's made of metal. So with all of that, you prepare yourselves while hearing the banging that is likely Luella trapped in a box, which I want next episode to include Amy. So I'm going to call game early tonight so that we can have the epic fight and then a little bit of Luella and maybe someone else that you might be aware of. But that is going to be where I'm going to call it for tonight. A little early, a little short, but I hope you guys don't mind. I really got to remember
chill.
them.
No
It was
problem.
chill, right?
Yeah.
It was good. It was nice to do like again like little dungeon crawl. Like this has been like a fun little dungeon. Like little
It's a
little
fungeon.
encounters. The fungeon. Also, thank you, Chris, for reminding me of the Vecna secrets thing.
Right? And you all
I've
have...
gone and put those on my regular sheet because they were on a spreadsheet,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I kept forgetting to load that up every time.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. Hey, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Actually, let me kill the creepy whispers 1 second. Like and subscribe and smash that bell. Join the Patreon. Hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Vecna Eve of Ruin, or like late evening of Ruin, early evening of Ruin. Vecna dinner date of Ruin. I hope that you guys had some fun tonight. We're going to continue next week with probably the end of Barovia, and then we're going to move on to the world of Krynn. If you are running this module yourself, you're going to be in for a treat because I hate the Krynn portion. So I'm going to redesign the entire thing. I might keep the same map, but because map making is expensive, and I don't want to. So I'm going to do that, and I hope that you tune in and enjoy that, because we have some special surprises for Vecna Eve of Ruin when we're on Krynn. But a big thank you to everybody who came out and supported us and who watches this right now. You keep the channel going. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you want to help more, tell your friends about it. But if you want to help us monetarily, if you're in a place to do that, consider joining the Patreon, where you can join. The whispering still going. There they go. Ah, the existential dread is gone. Hey, big thank you to all. Literally, the track was existential dread, so that's doubly funny. Big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, like our divine producers, my mom, hi mom, and Shikon Dave Ermillion, our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Karasha Urquhart, and Big Nut, our monster makers, Soul Omen and Larouk, and who could forget our High Council, Taryn, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Elideth, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Lost Hero, and Nihilus. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for all of your support, and thanks to everybody else who's on the Patreon. A quick reminder that if you've not seen the announcement, there is a brand new Patreon exclusive game that is launching in like 24 days. It is the session 0 of our Technocracy game, our brand new one, Technocracy Dominion, which is what if Succession had magic. Hope to see you there. And I hope to see you next week on Vecna Eve of Ruin. We'll be back this weekend. We don't have any other games, so we will be back on... I think we're back on Tuesday. Do we have something on Monday? Anyway, we'll be back on Tuesday for sure, with Descent into Avernus, and Wednesday with Mage the Victorian Age. See you later. Goodbye, everybody.